T-Ram, спасибо большое за донат. Ну да, очень похоже.
Well, hey there. How's it going? So you guys excited? Y'all ready for some Nevermind tones? I certainly am. Lounge Act is a pretty cool song. I like it a lot because, I don't know, for me it just sounds like not a Nirvana song. It sounds like something else. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but anytime I hear Lounge Act, I get the Blues Traveler Runaround song stuck in my head like 15 minutes after listening to it. Anytime I hear it, like every time. I don't know why there's a connection, but somehow there is. Alright, so for this song...
Сделать русские субтитры, ребят, автопереводчиком, или лучше так смотреть? Мне лично... Так даже более понятно, может быть. Но давайте, ладно, сделаем. Так.
Tested all of my guitars, the Jag, the Mustang, ended up going with the Strat, with the 59 neck humbucker in the bridge position.
Wait.
So basically the Vandalism Strat. I found that the Mustang actually sounded really close too, so you could kind of go either or. I don't think it's really important on the song. For once, it's really not that important. But yeah, I went with my Strat. Okay, so for recording Lounge Act, Butch Vig said this. We struggled a bit on this one, 5 or 6 takes. We changed a few of the fills. Kurt plays this to an AC30 and then added some bassman guitars when the guitars pick up. So yeah, the AC30. And for what I know about the recording sessions of Nevermind, Butch rented a bunch of shit and had it sent to the studio there at Sound City Studios where they recorded all this. So the AC30 would have been a vintage one, probably most likely from the 60s. And those had silver Alnico speakers in them, aka Bulldogs. I don't know why they call them Bulldogs, but yeah. So that would have been the way the AC30 was set up. One problem, I don't have an AC30. So I ended up doing the software route. I had to get online and actually find some impulse responses of the silver Alnico speakers. Long story short, just didn't work out. It didn't sound good. It had that classic like boxy, fizzy sound I'm all too familiar with plug-in amps. I hate to be that guy talking shit about plug-in amps, but yeah, it just, I don't know, it sounded like shit. So I ended up using my Mesa Boogie, going straight into my Marshall cab with some 12T75s, my Desert Island speaker that I just love so much. If you watch this channel, you're probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about them. But yeah, I just did that and I was able to get so much closer. The plug-in amp doesn't like sound bad, it just
нормально.
I don't know, it sounds weird to me. But what's really cool about the Mesa Boogie is it's so good at emulating so many amps. You got the whole subtractive EQ thing, just like you would on a Fender amp. And then you have this 5-band transistor EQ, which is super cool. So you're really able to get a lot of tones out of the Mesa Boogie. Oh yeah, and here's the settings I used for that. So yeah, eventually later in the future, I promise we'll revisit this video when I get an AC30 in here. I can either rent one or whenever I end up being crazy and buying one, because that's the disease of guitar. That being said, I really do want an AC30, but I don't think I need one. Especially like how close I was able to get that Mesa Boogie to sound like the AC30. I think I'm good, but I'm still gonna do it later in the future, I promise. I'll rent one if I have to, just to see
чел псих просто, реально.
How big of a difference there is. Okay. Alright, this feels good. This feels really good getting back to making these tone videos. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to hear next. I have a lot of requests written down already, so I gotta start getting back into In Utero, then we're gonna finish Nevermind. Simultaneously, we'll do those. I'll tell you this, I've been listening to a lot of Rammstein lately, and I'm already getting like really nerdy over their tone. I grew up listening to Rammstein. They're great, but I never like knew about guitar tone and stuff. I just thought like, oh, they sound fucking cool. Now, like being
Нормальный чел, то есть смотрите, слушает прям 2 мои любимые группы.
Guitar guy, now I'm really wanting to start exploring that, so yeah. Alright guys, well, I really had fun doing this. I look forward to seeing y'all on the next one, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Прикольненько, спасибо большое за донат. Ну, короче, ждем от чела нового контента. Ничего тут не скажешь. Прикольно, что он делает вот это все. Так, тут так надо подвинуть.